Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dudes of all teenagers, welcome to tonight's very out of order live stream for Fallout 4. We're doing some more Jamaica Plains builds, and if you are not familiar with what's going on this week, if you haven't seen the previous episodes either live or on the VODs channel, of course, thank you for watching on the VODs channel, those of you who have been. If you haven't seen the most recent few VODs, this week from the 11th, which was yesterday, through to the 18th, we are going to be streaming at sometime during the day. Nothing particularly standardized, only because I'm hosting my best friend this week, and obviously we've got plans, we've got other things going on. However, I am still going to be streaming. It's one of the only things I wasn't able to put off, and for good reason. You guys have been very responsive to my content, and I would love to turn this into a more permanent thing. And he's awesome anyway, you know, he totally gets it. But we're here, we're streaming, we're doing some more Fallout 4, and today we are beginning our build of the Jamaica Plains Schoolhouse. I don't know where that's going to be, but that's part of today. The beginning of the build is we're going to have to figure out what the footprint of this is going to look like. We could go one of several ways, but we'll talk about that in a second. If you are watching live, thank you very much for watching live. It means the world. Consider following me here on Kick. And if you aren't able to watch live, if you're watching on the VODs channel, then thank you very much for watching over there on CN Games on YouTube. Consider liking, commenting, and subscribing if you like what I've made. If you'd like to see more of this kind of stuff, obviously I've got a whole backlog. This is the 33rd episode of the Fallout build series, which means I have approximately 99 hours of content for you to go through. Not exactly 99, you know, give or take here or there, but approximately 99 hours of content for you to go through just on Fallout, let alone all of the other games that I've played here. So, yeah, if you're interested, you can go back and watch all those on the VODs channel. Those of you who are watching on the VODs channel, thank you. Consider liking, commenting, and subscribing, and checking the links in the description of each of these VODs for everywhere else you can find me. The Kick channel, social medias, and if you feel like doing so, perhaps some monetary support. But I'm not going to try and force you to hand over your hard-earned money. Anyway, we need to figure out where to build the schoolhouse and what the schoolhouse is going to look like. We have lots of extra build space. The wall is built at the as far as the border will let me build for this settlement. So we definitely have some space. But are we going to make like a standard high school look? Like, are we going to do something kind of similar to what you might find at any of the other high schools that you can go ahead and explore in Fallout 4, or are we going to go for something a little simpler, something a little less intricate? The less intricate the build, the faster we will complete it. However, the more intricate the build, the more in line with the original vision of the game it probably would be. So I don't know. There's a solid trade either way, but we'll see. We'll see what that looks like today. Yeah, mostly like the biggest hurdle we have to jump first is where are we going to build this thing? And I assume we're probably going to end up building it closer towards Hyde Park than towards the northern wall here of the settlement. So, yeah, let's go ahead and try and figure that out. I'm gonna go ahead and actually load into the build menu itself, which should take another 500 years. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But while we do, I'm gonna make sure I don't have any important notifications to go through. And I shouldn't have any more important notifications to go through. I think I'm good there for now. I'll have to check again later, probably. But for now, I think we're probably good. And... all right. Wonderful. Okay, so if we go into free cam for a second, that's a lot easier. Much easier to fly around here in free cam. I think, well, see, the simple answer would probably be putting it kind of in the corner over there. You know, building it from the corner would probably be the simplest answer. However, you'd have to deal with some of the noise of the turrets. I don't necessarily want to have to deal with the noise of the turrets, but realistically, does it make sense for me to build it anywhere else right now? I don't necessarily think so. We've got the garrison here. This section up here is going to be used for essentially a traffic stop once you come through the gates, all that kind of stuff, a checkpoint, if you will. That's what that section is for. And then this back here, this is all going to eventually be turned into a park space, some kind of public park. I don't know what yet. I'm still trying to plan that out, which is why I haven't actually gone ahead and taken a dive and actually built it yet. But yeah, I think this corner would probably do well for us. I don't know, we'll see. So if this was the block we went with as the corner piece, yeah, we could do pretty well. We could do pretty well here, all things considered. Let's give it a shot. If I'm gonna build the schoolhouse, well, actually, that's the other thing. We need to know what the schoolhouse is going to look like. So I'm gonna head on over to the campaign dev scene, which we've used a couple times here. Schoolhouse. Let's look at a few different ideas for a schoolhouse. I don't think I want it to be a one-room schoolhouse, but if it had some of the aesthetics of a one-room schoolhouse, I'd be fine with that. It would make sense, given, you know, given the fact that it would have to serve the needs of the entire community and probably several communities around, much like the courthouse would. But let's see here. Ooh. The Dent Schoolhouse. What does the Dent Schoolhouse look like? Hey, I kind of like that. I kind of like that. Okay. Okay. Can I maybe find some floor plan info about the Dent Schoolhouse in Ohio? Some of my younger viewers are going to go insane about the fact that I said Ohio, and I'm not happy about that. I guess maybe it's haunted? I don't know. Oh, probably. Oh boy. Let's look at the floor plan for the Dent Schoolhouse, if I can find it. If it's available. No, that's St. John's. That's not what I asked for. I asked for the Dent Schoolhouse. That's not particularly useful. Let me guess, it's just gonna send me back to... Yeah, okay. That's not what I need here. Right, what I need is the floor plan. I can guess at the floor plan just given some of the exterior images, but that's not the same thing as actually knowing what the classroom itself, or what the classrooms themselves would look like, and how everything goes together. I'd like to know, but it looks like we're probably not going to get that information. Probably. So I'm just going to have to go for the best image I can find about the Dent Schoolhouse. Okay, that's not bad. That's a good... It's actually a pretty solid image. I can take a guess at a couple of things just by looking at this. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I mean, we can expand this from this design. I just need some kind of default design to go off of so that I have a reference. Something that will... anything that will help me generally get at what I'm looking for here. And I think this will do a pretty solid job, all things considered. Okay. Yeah, we'll go with that. Let's get back into the game itself. All right. So I do believe that the back of the building, I will probably have the back facing south. If anywhere, or rather, that's south. So west. I'll probably have the back of it facing west, if anything. Yeah, that would make the most sense for the back of the school to face west. I don't want the back of the school to face Hyde Park, only because Hyde Park is a raider ground, is like a raider camp. Usually, usually a raider camp. I have had welcome NCR Ranger. Bravo, nice to see you. It has been a while since I've actually had any trouble from the raider camp here at Hyde Park, but it is a raider camp, and I would not want the back of my building to be facing a raider camp. Even though we've got these great turrets and high walls and the whole deal, still wouldn't be optimal. Still would not be ideal, per se. All right, let's check this out. We're gonna go shell kit. Let's look for... the church kit would be interesting, but probably wouldn't fit the space. Maybe maybe theme 1 would look nice, but Faneuil Hall theme 1? Honestly, there's a lot of design correlation I can see between the Faneuil Hall designs and what we would be using for the schoolhouse itself. There's a lot of nice correlation there. The only difficulty is that there are no half wall pieces, which means I've got to be kind of selective to a degree. But yeah, I think we'll go with the Faneuil Hall pieces, at least for the exterior. On the interior, I'm definitely going to have a double layering. There's going to be some of the rooms are going to be purely interior rooms, which means that I can put hallways around it, and I can put wallpapers on the interior, all kinds of stuff. Anyway, let's see. I think this will be the back. This will be the back. If I'm looking at the school from the front doors, then this would be the back left corner. So we will go pick up our foundation pieces. We'll go with theme 1. And what we want is that, basically. And I chose that over the actual corner itself just because I know I can place that there and rotate it properly. Now we'll move it up by 100 and snap you to you. No, I can't do that. There we go. Now that should be good for the back left corner. And in the back left corner, the walls that will be built up here, because there will be walls built up here. I just want to make sure I get some of the general design themes taken care of. No, we want Faneuil. The back left corner, we will be using, I believe, these. I believe those were the walls. No. No, that would not be the walls. We want... I mean, that would work. Yeah. Okay, so we'd go with your shared wall parts, of course. Theme 1. We go for the half height and the short corner. And then back to Fanuel. And grab you, because that's the way it's detailed in the actual building itself. And I'd like to mostly stay faithful to the design cues of the original building, if I can. Doesn't have to be 100%, but you know. Mostly being the operative term. Okay, we grab that. And that's basically what the back corner should look like. All right. Very, very nice. Very nice. Then instead of 3 windows wide, I think we could probably do 6 windows wide. Probably. I don't know. That would be... Ooh, counting the corners. That would... Quarters plus 6 windows internally, that would be... Oh, that's a lot of space. Probably doable. I don't know. We'll set out the foundations first so that we've got a general look for what we're going for. So there would be a spacer in between, and then a full... And then a spacer... And then a full, and on the fulls, we would have the windows. So maybe we keep to the 3 window wide bit. 1, 2, 3. It'll end up being a roughly square shape. Roughly being the operative term. And then we'll go with you. And then you. Just for that back corner. Or just for the corner bits. Oh, that's plenty large. Are you kidding me? That's plenty large for a schoolhouse. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm more than happy with that. One blank door, blank, 3, blank, right? Yeah. Corner, blank, 1, blank, door, blank, 3, blank. Okay. And then corner again. Okay, man, we've already burnt today. Welcome, local Phoenix. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. I hope you are doing well. All's pretty good over here. Just adapting to the lack of stream schedule this week. Because my best friend flew in to come and visit me, and I cannot... if I have to choose between the two, I'm clearly going to choose to hang out with him. Which means, while I'll stream, I'm not gonna keep to my normal 4:30 start time. But beyond that, you know, pretty good stuff. That probably wasn't necessary to answer your question. Probably not the most necessary piece of info. But in short, I'm doing well. We today are building a schoolhouse in the massive settlement of Jamaica Plains. Usually, Jamaica Plains is a very small settlement, like basically a parking lot, and that's the whole settlement. A parking lot and one tiny building. But now Jamaica Plains, thanks to one of the mods I'm using, I don't know which one, it expanded it to the entire town. Yeah, we're building out a schoolhouse because every town needs a schoolhouse. So that's what we're working on. That is the goal, at least. We'll see how far we get. That's why I made sure to name this as part 1 of the schoolhouse build. Now it's getting to a point where I look in that direction. It's starting to get a bit laggier, which is how I know I'm going to have an interesting time building the rest of this settlement out. But I'd like to build Jamaica Plains into a fully functioning town and then bring in some settlers. That'd be lots of fun. Okay. So now we're just going to console command everything into place. Because we've got the defaults set, or the foundation taken care of. I just need to move everything into place. But, you know, it's nice to see people here showing up at a start time close to 7. I was not expecting that. Not expecting that. Very nice. Well, 7 local, anyway. All right, almost done with the foundation placement. And then we'll fix up the corners to match what we're looking for. Okay. Yeah, that is a perfectly fine size for this school. It is a perfectly fine size. For those who weren't here at the start of the stream, I am using the reference image of the Dent Schoolhouse in Ohio, which is apparently some kind of haunted schoolhouse. That wasn't why I did this. I did this because I like the look of the Dent Schoolhouse, and I'd like to go ahead and do my best to bring that into the game. I think it fits well in the overall aesthetics of the average Fallout 4 building in Fallout 4, and it uses the brick palette, and the brick palette's a nicer build palette for me. I certainly prefer the brick build palette. But that's the goal. That is the goal, so we're just now gonna go ahead and try and fill things out. The real challenge for me is how many episodes is it going to take for me to build this thing out? Because I can only, right now, I can only afford to stream for about 3 hours a day. So, which sounds like a lot, but for those, you know, you guys who are very familiar with live streamed content, you know, you guys watch it rather consistently, otherwise you wouldn't be on this platform. 3 hours is nothing. 3 hours is basically the floor for streaming. But you know, I just got to manage my time well enough, I guess. Then over here, we'll put in the short corner. I mean, could I actually just put in the tall corner? I should have put in the tall corners the whole time. That would have been the smart move. Okay, well, we'll do that this time. We'll go back and put in the tall corners. That would have been helpful. That cuts down on settlement objects for sure. Not that that's my biggest concern. Ooh, okay. Apologies. It's been a very long day. Mostly driving around, just showing my buddy what it's like to live out here. and how chill it generally is. Alright, now we'll put these bits in. Because apparently this is what the corners of each of these buildings look like. I don't know. But the corners of, or rather the corners of the schoolhouse I'm pulling from kind of looks like this. And I don't know why, but I can assume it's probably like a hallway space or something. I don't know. You need plenty of lockers, of course. That will be the easiest part. The easiest part will be placing all the lockers for me. That will be exceedingly simple. No problems there. Okay. Well, for all of the half width pieces, that's easy enough to fill out. We know what those are going to look like. We're going to go way back over to shared wall parts, theme 1, with the tall halves, not the short halves. Nope, we want that moved there. Oh, come on. Don't be like that. Why? Why would you do that to me? That's mean. That's just mean. Okay. Yes. You. Okay. Nice. Nice. Now we'll find those windows. Which windows are the proper windows we need? Something from the Faneuil Hall kit. I know that much. Okay. From the Faneuil Hall kit, we need... Which ones? I think these are the ones, right? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Oh, the lag of looking in that general direction. Man. Okay. And then that's the door piece. Because there's not a double door piece for this kit. Yeah. Okay. It's very boxy, but you know, as we go on, I'm sure it will change to some degree. Hello. Ooh. Well, that certainly breaks up some of the monotony in this design. I like that. That's really cool. All right. Okay. Doing pretty solid. We're already half an hour in, which is wild to me. that we're already half an hour in. Although I guess we did spend some time looking for a design for a school. And can I place the half bits underneath? Oh look, there's a corner piece. Okay. I will replace the corner. Do I have to... Is that where it slots in? No. Okay. Well, that's not where it works, then I'm not gonna worry about it. Realistically, not my problem. Not my problem. And then I'd love to put in the short pieces. But no, that's a foundation piece. Of course I can't put in the short pieces. What am I thinking? Okay. Well, that'll be an easy enough design to carry on through the rest of the building. As we continue, I'm doing pretty good, Ranger. I'm doing pretty good. It's been a long day, but a fun day. It's been nice to have my buddy out here. Really hope you've been doing well. Yeah, hope everything's going well. Now let's see. The one thing I don't have for this building is I do not have an internal floor plan. I kind of have to make it up as I go. Some of it won't be too hard. Some of it I'll be able to be like, oh yeah, that clearly makes sense for what the building looks like in its pictures. But the rest of it, not so much. Not so much. Let's see. It's technically a 3-story building, but the 3rd story is mostly roof. It's mostly roof line, so I'm going to assume it's supposed to be a 2-story building. And if that's the entrance, if this here is the entrance, then what I would likely do is I would likely go ahead and run this the length of the section. Yeah, I'd probably run the floors the length of the section here. So let's go and take care of that. We're continuing with our favorite, the clean wooden floors. Truly a fan favorite on this channel. And then I believe going like that. Going like that. Oh, there we are. That would work. And then perhaps something of that sort would work well there. We've got we've got 5 blocks of space here. Okay, that makes it a little interesting. Makes it a little bit interesting. Hey, congrats on getting your girlfriend. Hell yeah. Some of us have to at some point. Congrats. I hope that's going well for you. Hope that's going very, very well for you. All right. So I think this will be all of the first floor walking space. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I can divvy this space up pretty well, probably. Actually, yeah, I can think of exactly the way to divvy up this. I can have 3 rooms on that end, 3 rooms over there. I can put the stairs on these bits, and then have a bunch of lockers back there, probably along the walls here as well. Okay, it's coming together. It's coming together. I just need to go ahead and place the interior walls. Yes, I need to place the interior walls so that I've got a little bit more of a grasp on what I'm looking for here. Yeah, looking in that direction is going to be eternally difficult for me now that it's causing me lag. Ugh. Oof. That's not fun. We've got that. Then I'll do the same on the other side here. That is going... Okay, good. Have to make sure after all. Nope. There we go. Wonderful. Now what this does is it provides me a space to actually divvy up the rooms for each of these potential classroom spaces. Provides me a nice outline, as it were, for what the space should look like, generally speaking. Okay, good. That is on the halfway mark. So is that one. Okay, wonderful. This is going together a lot smoother than I thought it would, which is scary. Very scary. Yes, we are still building out the school. It's probably going to take a while. That is why I named it Part 1. It's probably going to take quite a while longer than it will than we have time for today. But it's a big school. It's a very big school, and I like to go into detail with all of the things I build. There's a very good chance we're going to be here for at least 3, maybe 5 episodes. I don't know. Something like that. Something like that. Okay, so where would I put the actual doors for each of these spaces? Well, I mean, that one's a given. And, yeah. Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll go for the half door. Yeah, might as well center all of the doors. There's not a particularly necessary reason why we couldn't. We'll go up there There we go. Now when there's nothing around it, it likes to snap to where it's supposed to be. It loves that. Thank Todd for console commands. You want to be weird about it too. Okay. Okay, fine. Fine then. We'll go up here. Beautiful. Now the windows will be a bit off kilter, but it matches the exterior build, so I'm not particularly worried about that. Not really. Okay. Honestly, let's just go ahead and reflect that on this other side. At this point, just make sure I know how I'm placing the floors, and it shouldn't be a problem for us at all. It should not be a problem at all. That looks like a clear dividing line, and why is that there? That would be why. Because the floor tiles are going traveling in a perpendicular direction. Jeez. A speech impediment much? Yeah. Traveling a perpendicular direction to each other. All right. And then these will go with 2 more of this. Then we'll put up those walls. All right. There we go. So what I want, you, I believe a full wall, right? Yes. Half wall, half door, full wall, and full door in the center. Full door in the center. Wonderful. There we go. And now back to just the full wall pieces. Beautiful. Okay, so there's our six different rooms here for the first floor. I think I'll probably put the cafeteria on the second floor. Maybe the third floor even. I don't know. I know the third floor is a smaller space, so I might actually just reserve that for offices, for the different teachers. But we'll see. We'll see. Each of these rooms is going to need to accommodate an entire class of students, and if I can build 12 of them, then I can technically build a 1st through 12 education system, which over here in America means, you know, everything up to you actually going off to university, except for the first, you know, year and a half or year to 2 years, depending on where you grow up or where your parents end up placing you. But I should be pretty solid on that. Yeah. Yeah, I do want each classroom to have a window, only because that seems like probably a safety thing. Probably a smart move for each class to have a window. And I don't think I'll need to build a gym. I might just turn a portion of this section out here into like a blacktop or something. I don't know. We'll get there. We will get there eventually. It might not be a blacktop because this hill, I can't move that hill. That's built into the actual map itself. That's not a modifiable space. So we'll see. But I'm very happy with the actual placement we've got here. Placement is nice, very sound, very solid. And what I think I will do next, likely, is go ahead and put in the staircase. I think we're going to go half stair, landing, half stair back up. I think that's what we're going to go for. Just so that you know, they travel back down the hallway and it's plenty of space, and you'll see what I mean. You'll see if you can't imagine what I mean, which you probably can. You guys are all very smart. You guys know how this stuff works. To do that right, I believe. Yes. Wonderful. And I believe that... Yes. Okay. That one didn't attach itself to this and then shift around. That just works that way. Good. Because then I can go like this and set the stairs up over here. Awesome. Yeah. Landing works great, and the window actually functions the way it should. I think the landing probably worked because I used the half brick wall there, which is better than I thought it would be. Okay. That makes it a lot easier to place these stairs, to be completely honest. Ooh, yeah, we will corner place the stairs if we can. That's nice as well. Gives us more space. A lot more space. A lot more space to work with. Okay. Here. Oh, you don't want a corner place? Ah, fine. If you don't want a corner place, then I won't corner place the stairs. I'll just place them. Oh. There we go. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. We won't place the stairs on the back end. Only because back here we need to place a couple things. We need to put a bathroom here and there, and then we need to place a bunch of lockers. Yeah. I think the bathroom is probably going to be the first place we design, only because it always ends up being the first place we design. It's the easiest one to work with, and to be completely honest, it's a very standard setup. Not a whole lot of confusion here when designing bathroom spaces. You kind of know what you're in for. Yeah, so is this going to be I mean, given the setup of the building, we could make it a 1x1, a 1x1.5, or we couldn't do a 2, but we could probably do a 1x1.5 if I want to go ahead and replace this. Gives us more room to place some utilities. Yeah, we'll do that. That would look nice. That would look very nice. And then we'll just line the rest of these sections with we'll line the rest of these sections with why is the name escaping me? What's happening? What's going on with my brain right now? Lockers. That should not have been hard. There's no good reason that should have been difficult for me to explain. None at all. All right. Interior clean. There. And there. Right. Now, we're not going to be able to do as much custom detailing as we would usually do for all of the wallpaper stuff in here, but we can definitely put the tiling down on the floor to signify that this is clearly a bathroom. And we might be able to do some amount of detailing for the walls in terms of wallpapers. We just won't be able to put any wallpaper on the window itself because it's not part of the classic shell kit. It is part of a custom shell kit section, which the Snappy Build mod team, whether it's one person or a bunch, they never added in wallpapers for all the individual Snappy Kit or shell kit pieces. They just added in wallpapers for shell kit as a whole, or any of these other ones as a whole. But that should generally be fine. It's an older school anyway. I'm gonna say this is probably a refurbished building, not like constructed post-apocalypse or anything. Probably just refurbished in the town, all that kind of stuff. First, before I do that, because I know the tile will work perfectly fine, we'll go ahead and place the tile in. The tile would look nice in here. Should look nice in here for sure. All right, very quickly, I'm going to check a couple of my notifications, because some of this stuff is a bit important that I go and check it out. So give me just a second here. Just a second here. And then we should be fine. Okay, hold up. There we go. There we go. Nice. Okay. Sorry, just a couple of important things. Making sure everything's, all still on the up and up over here. Making sure it's all working. But let's go ahead and put in some tile here. And that explains a lot. Okay. Explains more than enough, really. And respond to that. Okay. Okay, that should be good. That should be good. Just had a couple things to take care of there. Now, for these sections, we'll go with the same wallpaper, but we'll go the half brick or the half wide piece. And then the full and the door, and that should be all that we need to place in here. We can place a couple of stalls, probably a divider right there for a couple stalls. And then well, the door swings in that way, so, you know, sinks on that wall. All kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff. This will work well. This will work very well. It's just going to be in the classrooms themselves that I can't do too much detailing, which is going to be, you know, somewhat difficult for me. I like to put detail to things. I really do. At least, you know, I can't do a whole lot of detailing on the walls. I can clearly make each of the classrooms unique and stand out and all that kind of stuff. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. I can even picture that kind of existing in several schools I've been to. Okay. Now let's work on this. We're already on the door piece, so we'll put the door piece first. We'll put the half pieces in, the half height pieces in. And then we'll put the half wide pieces in. Oh, come on. Now, wiring this building, probably not going to be the most fun I've ever had. Probably not. Given how I enjoy wiring all the other buildings, this will be a blast. Okay. That works for the bathroom space. Just sort of differentiates the bathroom space there. Now, the walls in between all these classrooms, I'm going to do my best to line with lockers. I'm going to leave room for the doors and leave room for the windows, but beyond the doors and windows, mostly going to be lockers. Mostly going to be lockers. Just to accommodate the vast number of students we would need to, because not every settlement in the region would have access to a school. The only ones that would be larger settlements that, you know, are basically towns or cities or whatever. I might be able to build one in Bunker Hill. I don't know how big the Bunker Hill build site is with whatever mod I'm using. I wouldn't have built one at the castle, only because it's a military installation, mostly. And then there's a couple other places I will end up building some. I'll probably build one. I will definitely build one in Sanctuary. There's a good chance I will build one in on Spectacle Island, if I turn Spectacle Island into a city or whatever. That's assuming I turn it into a city, of course. I don't know what I'm doing with Spectacle Island yet. I haven't landed on that. But we will see. Okay, let's see. We might as well go ahead and set up the dividers for the different bathroom spaces. You know, now. Might as well do it now. We'll go over to Homemaker, Decorations. No, not decorations. Furniture, fixtures. And we have these, which we can snap doors to. I believe they snap on that side, right? Which side do they snap to? I think they snap to that side properly, which means it would snap to you, I think. Okay, now we're going to try and make sure that the wall piece is even. Minus 0.1, or rather, plus 0.1. Okay, that looks about even. Now, thankfully, this building is also properly aligned on the XY axis, so I should have no problem moving things with commands as I need to. Alright, that creates 2 stalls there. The door will swing open that way, so the sinks will be there. And if this were the men's room, I could probably put a urinal right there. I don't know which room this is. This is just a bathroom right now. But the urinal would definitely fit the space. 100%. And that's about as even as I'm going to be able to get it, probably. For now. For now. Now, let me try and place a door here. See how well that works. We want structures, doors. You snap there and you snap there, which I assume means that the bathroom doors, wherever they are, should snap properly as well. Yes, the stall door. Awesome. That stall door snaps, and that stall door snaps, and I hope they both open inwards. We'll check it very quickly. That opens out, that opens in right then. Okay. Am I willing to make the sacrifice of the door not snapping properly in order for it to move inwards? You bet I am. You bet I am. Oh, that's right. I forgot about Hancock there for a second. I forgot that was my companion. Okay. There we go. Back into build mode in another 5 minutes-ish. Once it loads properly. If it loads properly, and it better. Otherwise, I'm probably going to commit some kind of crime. I'm probably not gonna have a great time here. Not the best. There we go. Certainly sooner than I was expecting. All right. Wonderful. Sorry, just had a couple notifications I needed to handle there. I know it sounds cryptic, but it's true. Okay, now that will swing inwards. Good. It should swing inwards. I shouldn't have to worry about that sort of thing. And then the door will swing inwards that way. Which means, yes, I will put the sinks on this wall, and at least for whichever room ends up being the men's room, I'll put a urinal behind the door, which will be helpful. Ooh, that's something I don't really like very much. The fact that neither of these close completely. Okay, what is the solution here? Probably not a difficult one. But what is it? I don't need the doors section. I need the furniture fixtures section. That's what we're here for. Okay, you don't want to snap to a door. That's fine. And you don't face through the wall. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's everything we need it to be. Okay. And then you... I mean, realistically, yeah, I can just put that, can I? Oh, come on. No, that's not what I want. Come on. We know that's not what I'm looking for. There, that's... Okay, I guess that is the piece I'm looking for. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, kind of makes, you know, a little bit of trouble with that window, but who cares at the end of the day? It works, and it closes the gaps and creates a safe location for people to use the restroom. As it's supposed to be. Okay. Before we go ahead and place, you know, all the other things in this restroom, I'm gonna go ahead and place all the stall space in the next one, and we will work from there. Now, if we go like this, we move you up, we go over to the doors, select the proper door. Yeah. Okay, beautiful. Always easier the second time. Once I have a design in mind, it always becomes easier to implement. Nice. Nice. And they're rather large stalls. I'm kind of surprised at how large of a stall that is. Kind of surprised there. Okay. Let's see here. We are just about an hour 10 in, which means we're coming up closer to the halfway point. Not that that changes anything else we're doing today. Just as a reminder to myself, you know. Coming up close on the halfway point. Yeah. 7:51. Oh boy. Yeah, this is gonna be a bit later to render and upload everything than I was really hoping it would be. But that's the nature of these things, you know? That's the nature of these things. Which of these do I want to turn into the men's room? I think I want to turn... Yeah, I'll turn that one in the men's room. Why not? This is the one I gave as the example anyway, so we'll go with that. We'll go back over to decorations, miscellaneous bathroom. And this is where we'll pick up all the things we need for this space, including the vault urinals. Okay. Yeah, that's about the proper height for a urinal. The door will swing in, so they're protected anyway. And then the sink's over here. Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful. We'll probably put down 2 sinks. Yeah, 2 sinks, probably. And the sink I'm looking for, yes, the vault sink, which dispenses clean water. Very helpful. Very helpful. And that is about the right height. And the right distance there. Put a second one. We'll start it here. Oh, come on. And I think that's good. Yeah, we'll have the 2 be about that close, and then we'll put the mirrors above them. Nice. Nice, and then we will put the soaps. One of them there, or rather, one of them. Ooh, what happened there with the lighting glitch? What was that? One of them there. Go ahead and, I know we can fit a towel in the middle, but is it smart to fit a towel in the middle? Probably not. So instead, we'll fit one there. And one there. Just to dry, you know. Just to dry. And that didn't connect to the wall, of course. Nice. And of course, you know, the one other thing we need here, we need the toilets. We kind of need toilets in a bathroom. Kind of important. Apologies. That was a very loud yawn, louder than I was expecting it to be. Beautiful. And then the toilet paper. Everyone's favorite object. Everyone's favorite settlement object. One of the most important settlement objects you could place. Everyone needs it. And no one likes placing it. Yeah, just for consistency, I think I'll place it there. Yeah. Okay, nice. That'll do. That'll do very nicely. Okay. Okay, now we just kind of repeat the process on the other end, except we don't put urinals in. And we should be good. We should be just fine. Now the toilet paper dispensers, or rather, I mean, they're not dispensing the toilet paper. The toilet paper is there. They're kind of just holding it. How is that a dispenser? The only dispensing is what you know, pull with your hand. Okay. And then the sink setup, which looks like that. Sinks and mirrors and the towels are right above the soap. That's the part that I was making a mental note of. That's what I needed to remember. Okay. That should be pretty good. I want to go... -5 for both. And then the mirror placement. And that should be all the placement those things need. This could go down by 1. That should be all the placement those objects need. And then we just go for the... Yeah. The soap trays, which are easy enough, of course. And the tray. Now, yeah, just the mirror, not the mirrors, the, just the towels. Wonderful. Okay, good. Good, we got both bathrooms taken care of, which is nice. It's nice to have some amount of progress on this building that's actually tangible, that's actually usable progress on this building. Set game hour to 8, and then force weather 0002B 52A. To keep it nice and sunny until it decides not to be, and then we'll force it to again or something. I don't know. Hancock, you need to not be here right now. That's good. Okay. All right. Actually, you know, given the proximity to the walls, I might be able to get away with not having to put wiring up right now and just being able to place the floor. Just placing the floor itself, which would be interesting if I could. Though I don't know if I can. Might as well. Might as well try. Might as well try. In fact, I will just see if lighting works in this space right now. We'll just see. Can I place a light in this space? Would it make sense? Lights. Okay, the lights don't work. That's fine. That's fine. What that means is we have to wire the space. Okay, we can wire the space. Do I want to? Of course not. Not right now, I don't. But it's kind of important that we do. So let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and get that started. We will place the connectors. And, oh, that corner is going to be strange, isn't it? Okay. So, how about we place it for now? Oh, come on. Nice. And almost done here with this. Exceedingly close. We'll make sure to use the corners to pass the wiring up. Okay, and instead of, well, no, I kind of do need to put together a switch, don't I? I do need to put together a power switch. All right, I'll put together a power switch. I don't like putting together the power switches only because they're kind of just annoying to make sure that they're wired up properly, but I can tell it's probably important. Oh, you have to be kidding me. Are these just too low? It better only be that they were too low. Okay, seriously, come on. There we go. All right. Very close now. I think just for safety reasons, I'm probably going to put the switch on this back wall. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna put the switch back here. Okay, I should have no trouble lighting up this this space in here now. Should, being the operative terminology. And to prove that, we're going to go ahead and put a wall light. Are you joking? What's the problem now? What happens to be the concern? The power should be on. Or did I put a connector? Was I stupid and put a connector down, or did I put... Okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay, fine. That was stupid. Silly stupid. There we go. Now there's power. Okay, now can I place that in here? No. Damn. Okay, I'm gonna have to do something else. Later. I'll figure that out later. Yeah. I'll worry about that later for sure. Right now, I know I can place lighting in this space. That's kind of all I need to at the moment. We want to go to Snappy Build, all the way back to the shell kit. The floor pieces. Yeah, okay. I do want to turn that direction. All right. Uh, 27 and 0. Plenty of light. Plenty of light. Okay. Now we go ahead and head on up here. Oh, come on. There we are. Nice. Okay, restrooms taken care of. Let's go ahead and put some signage on those restrooms to make sure that nobody gets confused as to which one is which. It should be straightforward, but I can't always, you know, can't always be certain that Wastelanders are going to know what's going on. I I can't always be certain that a Wastelander remembers their bathrooms. Even if we're trying to make them not be Wastelanders anymore. Okay. Cool. Cool. Wonderful. Now, these are spaces I could put the doors on now, just because the space is complete. It's decorated. There's no more need for me not to put the door on it. It's all in place, you know? So I probably will. I probably will. And it saves me time later trying to place doors on all these spaces. Generally speaking, I don't place doors until I'm finished with the rest of the structure. However, this kind of seems like a bit of an exception to the rule, this massive building. Is this the largest building we've built so far? It might be. It might be. I don't know. I don't know. The garrison's pretty large. But I don't know if the garrison is this massive. I don't know if the I don't know if the garrison is 49 square blocks. Massive. No, probably not. Probably not. I mean, what is comparable is absolutely the Public Occurrences building. That's certainly comparable to the size of this. Yeah. Yeah, but this might be... Ooh, actually, no. The real competition is the schoolhouse versus the church. The church and the schoolhouse are the two that are really in competition for largest building. That's going to be something. That is going to be something else. Okay. What else do I want to do right now? Ooh, yes, we will go ahead and place all of the lockers. It should be rather simple, actually. Shouldn't be a problem placing all these lockers. Here's why. If this building is properly aligned on the XY axes, like it is, then I should be able to go ahead and go into furniture, and containers, storage, the lockers section. Place one down here. Modify the angle. And then just yeah, okay, wonderful. It stays locked to that section. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay. Those two. And then I'll put a filler piece there. Then we'll put you down. And then there and there. Okay. Beautiful. Put a filler piece again. And then you. And another filler. And you. Alright, lots of lockers on this wall. Yeah, placing lockers right up against the bathroom wall might not be the best idea. Now that I'm thinking about it, might not be the best idea, so instead, we will rotate these. Come on. 214 was the positioning, but realistically I just needed the one to be placed. And then I can go there. And then what we'll do is this. We'll go with that. And that way, everything starts on the full block forward, close, when it comes to the bathroom stuff. Which is probably how it should be. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Because then this allows me to... That's right, it actually clipped that one instead of this one. Nice. Yeah, and then we're gonna line the walls of these sections and probably, I mean, yeah, probably all the way up to this front section realistically. I mean, it would work. It would work. It'd give us plenty of locker space for all of the students that would be in each of these classrooms, and each of these classrooms would be the home of one of the sets of students. Okay. Then, yeah, let's go ahead and place all the rest of these. Odd angle. Oh, I want to make sure I'm clicking the right one. There we go. Odd angle. Z -90. That way it's the right positioning, and then odd pause Y -10, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, and then X 10, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Would I be able to snap you together? And have you actually not block the door? Hey, yeah, you don't block the door. That's perfect. That's exactly what I was looking for. Okay. Okay, yeah, that works wonderfully. And then these center sections, I can definitely use that. And then basically the same sort of setup over here. Okay. Nice. Nice. This is coming together. It's coming together very well. And we've already got some amount of decoration going. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 11, 12, 13. Ah, you know what I'll do? Oh, yeah, that'll work. That will work. We'll use the 3, and then the 1. And the 3, And the 1. Yes. Okay. Okay, great. Snap 1, and then 3, and then another 1. Ah, absolutely perfect. I'm very, you can tell, I'm very happy about the way all this is working. And then we use the 3 set and the 1. Okay. I think probably placing the 1 will be easiest. Nice. Okay, beautiful. We've got a great setup here to go ahead and copy. Wonderful setup to go ahead and duplicate. I can go like this. Hey, man. All right. I think that's what I went with. No. Mind. Okay. All right, now we'll go ahead and do the same for the other 2 sets, and then we'll corner it and bring it back to the front of this schoolhouse. It should be good. should be good. We are just about 2 hours in. I am kind of terrified of the fact that we're probably going to have to detail one of these classrooms. I don't want to. I mean, I do. I need to, but I don't want to. I don't want to only because of the sheer number of chairs I have to place. The number of desks and chairs is going to be very, very annoying. Okay. Oh, that's not what I want. I want this one. Y minus 205, I believe was the... Yeah, that's the one that works. Okay. Great. Now I can go with that. And that. And then the same with this one back here. Okay, well, you know, now that I've got this all set up here, part of me is not super happy with the fact that some of the lockers are, you know, busted or messed up or whatever. But if I'm really thinking about this, and it's not hard to justify it, if I'm really thinking about this, it kind of does make sense that some of them would be busted or messed up because I'm not building this as a brand new schoolhouse created after the new Commonwealth Provisional Government. This would have been a refurbished location, at least in lore at the very least, so I could see it. I could see it working. I could see it making sense. I just don't personally enjoy, I just don't personally enjoy that kind of damage to my settlement objects. Okay, so we are going to rotate this 90 degrees. We'll rotate you negative 90 degrees. And then $30, $40. Okay, 40 it is. Which means negative 40. 0 and 0. And then we'll come in with the nice large sections. Yeah, okay. Large section. And, yes, that's the thing I forgot. Of course, I forgot to place the... I placed them both as if they were both on the same side. Obviously, that was my mistake. Okay. Well, that makes more sense. That's what was nagging me about the stairs. That's what it was. Okay. Well, then we probably can do the corner stairs, can't we? No, because the corner stairs have to work on both the top and bottom section. 52A. There we go. Back to Snappy, shell, floor, stairs. And all the way over to the short stairs. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay. Well, awesome. We've got all the lockers placed for the first floor. Now we just have to figure out what each of these classrooms is going to look like and how that's all going to work. Yeah, okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. If we're not going to... do I want to say that? Probably not. Never. I was going to say, if we're not going to be doing anything else with the hallways, I can probably close them off and start placing lights. However, that means I have to figure out the updated wiring system, and that's not happening right now. I'm not about to touch updating the wiring system. Yet. Yet being the operative term. Yeah. Is it doable? Probably. Is it something to do? By no means is it something to do right now. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I think the classrooms are probably the move. Probably the move for now. For now. As much as I don't like the idea of having to do that, it is probably the right move. All right. So how am I gonna if I can get all of the before we place down all of the chairs we have to for all of these classrooms, which will probably lag the shit out of this game. Before we do that, I think it would probably make sense to figure out what the actual space is going to look like. You know, all the other things. For instance, I'm going to need to go to Homemaker, Decorations, Miscellaneous, Interior. I'm going to need to bring out the chalkboard to some degree. Set scale 1.1. Yeah, 1.5. That's a great scale for this. Alright, I think that's probably perfect placement for that, for a chalkboard. Yeah, I think that works. I think that works nicely. We will place the teacher's desk over there, and then all this will be open to, you know, seating and tables and all that kind of stuff. Kind of like the Vault 81 classroom that we find. Kind of like that. I think that's probably how I'm going to set this up. Only because it seems to work most efficiently. More or less. Most efficiently. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Sorry, just enjoying the music, really. Sorry, let's go ahead and place the desk. The desk I'm going to place is... Ooh, which of these desks am I going to place? There's several. I could go the counter route and go the wood desks, which I'm a fan of. We know this. We know I enjoy these, and I can snap them together. Means I can place them all at the same location. Ooh, that's very enticing. That's very enticing. Or I could go the actual table, office, and then vault desk setup. Now these actually are used in the classrooms, in the vaults. However, I'm already going to be doing that with some other things here. I'm already going to be, you know, placing some other desk stuff, some other tables and all that kind of stuff. If I can find what I'm looking... Anyway, yeah. I think we're probably going to go with the wood ones because these can all snap together. And if they can snap together, I can place them very precisely. Very exactly where I'm looking to place them. Which would be very helpful. It would be a miracle if I placed that properly the first time. I'm going to assume that I didn't, but it looks kind of scary accurate. So how about we go like this? How about we test it by seeing how close to the wall can I get that? Oh, come on. I'm genuinely surprised I actually did it. Surprised sounds like a different thing. But there we go. Okay. Well, if I got it right the first time. We'll move you up by 300. We'll attach 2 of you on this side. I might as well take it where I can. And then snap one. No, we'll just snap the one there, because we know these are properly where I'm looking them to be. Looking for them to be in terms of distance to the back wall. Ooh, is that a bit close? That seems a bit close, doesn't it? Just the slightest bit closer than it needs to be. Yeah, we can move it up by... what? Like 60-something units? Yeah, that works. That's actually exactly where I wanted that to be, isn't it? I'm gonna double check over here. No, but it's very, 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 very close. Okay. Now that's about where I needed that to be. Which means now we'll go ahead and snap to you, and we'll move these into place. Perfect. Perfect on those first desks. I think the easiest will probably be organizing the third desk as well. Okay, nice. And then these Middle desks. If I place them exactly center, then I can place 2 whiteboards on either sides, which would be nice. Is it necessary? I don't know. I don't know. It's probably a bit wonky. But I'll probably end up doing it that way. Wonderful. I didn't have to move that one at all, did I? Maybe 1 unit would be smart. Yeah, 1 unit. That worked exquisitely. Okay. Well, all the teaching desks, or the teachers' desks, are in place. So now we'll go ahead and set up the whiteboards. Or not whiteboards, the chalkboards. Why do I think they're whiteboards? And we want them to be at 1.5 scale. That's what we need them to be. We'll go to place them, and then we'll scale them up. We've got you, and we'll place you there. $1.5. And then Y.1. Wonderful. We'll drop it down by 2 units. Okay, 2 unit drop. 2 unit drop there. Nice. Oh, you know what? That's what I was going to do. I was going to have the desk pulled all the way up to that section so that I could put some filing cabinets behind it. I'm always running out of space for filing cabinets. That's what I was going to do. Okay. $97. That's how far these how far forward these need to be pulled. 97 and 0. And 0. Okay, and then these need to be pulled forward how far? Ah, no. $94 on those. And just to double check my, yep, okay, my math was correct. Nice. Nice. Okay. Okay. This is coming together. This is all coming together. We've got about 47 minutes left for the stream for tonight, which is more, like, that's perfectly fine. This is going to be probably if I had to guess, 5-episode project just for this one building. I like to bite off more than I can chew, clearly. Big fan. Big fan of the big chomp. Uh-huh. Oh, nope. What was that? Set scale 1.5. And boom. X minus 1, 2. We'll go 1. And then Y 0.1. And back to 0. Yeah, that's a solid size chalkboard, big enough for really the whole classroom space. That's good. That's good. That's what we need. That's what we need. Why I try to go for that's why I tried to go for centering the door as much as I possibly could, because the way that all of the students are gonna have to file in and everything's gonna have to work, I'm gonna need to be able to provide as much seating as possible. For all of that to function. Okay, is that too low? No, that's about the height. That's about the height that I left the other one at. Okay, that works. It kind of looks a little lopsided. I know it isn't. It just kind of looks that way to me, and it shouldn't. There's no great reason that it should look lopsided to me. There we go. And then we'll put the other one on this side. Yeah, that works. That works. And then over here, oh, come on. Nice, there we go. Okay, we got all the desks, or all of the teachers' desks placed, at least located. I like to do this. I'm probably going to do the curve for the desk. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Even just to have the curve, you know. Just the idea of the curve for the desk is fun for me. I don't know why. I genuinely could not tell you. I could not give you an answer as to why I like that part right there. Or maybe it just kind of seems a little more professional or something. Whatever that means. I think the school is the one place I'm not going to have a bunch of smoking paraphernalia around. Probably. Only because the last thing I need my teachers to be doing is smoking up a storm inside of a schoolhouse. I don't know. I imagine it would probably have been rather common for the time, but that's the one part of it I'm not very comfortable with. That's it. Yeah, we'll go for just that little extra bit there. Just a little extra bit. Just because it's kind of nice, you know? Just because it's kind of nice. Little extra bit gives, you know, just a small amount of extra storage. Nothing wild. And that one's already good over there. Awesome. Okay. What else could I do? Could I maybe get some of the decoration taken care of? We've got 30 minutes left. I could put together some of the decoration for the teachers' stuff. Yeah, that would work. That would probably work rather well. We'll go ahead and do that. We'll place all of the teachers' chairs. And then the terminals, that's what it is, the terminals that they'll be using. Back over to Homemaker, Power, Miscellaneous. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna work on the terminals, and then we'll put the chairs after we put the terminals. If I put the terminals first, then I know where I can place the chairs. Granted, I've said the opposite as well, so don't necessarily take my word to mean anything when it comes to placing these objects. Anything at all. Okay. Or actually, no, that would be 10, not negative 10. Okay, and the last one to place. Last of the terminals to place, at least. Okay. Wonderful. All the terminals are placed. Now we'll go ahead and place all of the chairs for all the teachers. Oh. My hands. Okay. Yeah, now we gotta go ahead and place all the chairs. So we're going to settlement markers, furniture, and one of the furniture pieces we will be using later is going to be the, where is it? The desk for kids. I love it. The kids' desk is great. That's exactly what we need for this build, because we're going to be building the, we're going to have to fill all these classrooms up with desks of some sort. But right now, what we need is we need chair, typing for Scaver. That's about exactly where we want it, really. Realistically speaking. All right. We've got... Do we have all 3 left we have to place? Yeah, we've got... Okay, 3 more. 3 more chairs. Ugh. Okay. Okay. That works. That works well. Ugh, that works well. We've got about half an hour left. I don't mean to be, counting the clock here, but I do need to make sure we hit our times and that I'm not going to be here all night. Yeah. Okay, furniture, containers, office. And then 31, 2... Okay, 32. Nice. Y 10, 20, 30, 2, 3, 33. Okay. Replace. Never mind. Replace that one. And what this allows us to do is first we set the game hour to the proper time, and then we force weather to 000 to B52A. Now it's a sunny day. But what this allows us to do is it allows us to go to move you up there. And you right there. Oh, come on. And you move back down there. Perfect. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Ooh. Okay, we got you placed. That's the difficulty I wasn't expecting there, isn't it? Yeah, okay. It'll work. Realistically, not the end of the world. Not the end of the world here. We've got you. And you. And honestly, that's just how it's going to have to be. It's still plenty space for the students to be able to see what's on the board, on either board. You know, it's just going to have the little... it's just going to have the filing cabinet in the corner. Oh, well, it happens. It happens. And then this one. 180. And... 17 and snap it. Nice. Nice. Okay, so that's how that works for that side. We've got the other side to work on for these filing cabinets. And if we've got the filing cabinets taken care of, we'll after we have the filing cabinets taken care of, we'll go ahead and put up a clock somewhere on one of the walls for each of these classrooms. You know, they're gonna need it. And then we'll go ahead and start the decoration of the actual teachers' desks. Yeah. Okay, now what if I did a little trolling? Ooh, that was perfect. That was perfect alignment. Okay. And I can click onto you, move you up here. Nope, not Z600. We wanted X negative 600. And then you. And then you. Like that. Okay. We got that, and boom. Wonderful. Oh man, that worked well. Okay. Okay, so we'll place one more over here. And with our last 20 minutes, but after we place the clocks, of course. With our following 20 minutes, after having placed the clocks, which furniture, SOE, clock. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, that should be a fine height for the width of one of these wall pieces. That should be fine. Okay. And 3 more back here. Wonderful. Now, we go ahead and we'll go ahead and decorate the desks. So there's a couple things that each desk will need, but I'll organize them separately for each desk. They will need a desk fan. They will probably need some kind of typewriter, and then they'll need folders, you know, with student info, that kind of stuff. Other than that, I can kind of decide which is going to be which. Maybe they don't need the typewriter. But we'll check. Office lounge stuff. We'll go with the desk fans. They all need desk fans, because that's what I like to see. I like the desk fan look. We'll put a globe. With, of course, America facing the students, because this is Boston. You're going to have America facing the students. It's the part of the world they need to know best. Then we've got you. And what else? What else would I put in here? What else? Ooh, yes, we will go ahead and put a radio. No, probably not. Probably not a radio. Yeah, probably not a radio. These desks don't need to be extremely detailed. They need to be detailed enough, of course, but not obscenely overly detailed. These are teachers' desks, but it's not like the teacher's going to have 300 items on these desks. I don't know. Ooh, some books. That would look nice. And putting some books down would be perfect, actually. This is the environment to do that. Great. Oh, and I know it's not an office goodies, but I should probably Homemaker, decorations, miscellaneous interior. I should probably place down some files. We'll do that. We'll place that up there. And the next set over here. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm happy with this. Rather happy with the way that teacher's desk looks. And this isn't, oh, this is the English teacher. This is this is the teacher for this grade. And it's going to have to be that way for all of the classes I put in here. Or classrooms that I put in here. In fact, I could probably split it up so that each teacher... No, I wouldn't. I would not do that. I would not do that too. I would not make that that piece a part of lore. I was going to say I could have the teachers teach 2 grades at a time, but no, that's a bad idea. No, what I will do is I'll make sure that the second floor has another set of 6 classrooms as well. And then the third floor is where we're going to have to put a few different things. Probably the cafeteria, a couple offices. Yeah, but besides that, each of the classrooms is where the teachers are going to keep their individual materials and all that kind of stuff. Because I have to think the overall shape of the building has to fit all this stuff together. Yeah, that's just how it's going to be. How it's going to have to be. Okay. Yeah. Now for this classroom, they're going to need a fan. I'm going to need desk fans. I'll put it actually about there that time. That looks good. They'll need desk fans. They will need globes because, again, if each of them is teaching an individual grade, that means they will need to teach history, geography, all the different disciplines ending in Y. I like to imagine that the pens are red pens. It's the only ink color allowed for the teachers to use. And I don't want to know where the red for the ink comes from. Clearly tarberries, that's what I'm talking about, tarberries, obviously. That's definitely where it comes from. Okay. And then on this side, I will place a bunch of the books. And then probably one of the file things that I'll be putting up here. Yeah, we'll have the open one there, and the closed ones up here. That way the teachers can file away tests and homework assignments. Okay. Yeah, there's clearly a couple things I'll need to go ahead and reorganize and place a few more objects here and there, but in the cafeteria I'll I'll also have to build a teacher's lounge. The teacher's lounge will have the coffee machine. That's where that will be. That'll be nice. Ooh, you know what? I forgot one other object I would like to place somewhere. Maybe in front of each of the bathrooms? If there's anywhere to place them, that would be it. 2 objects. It would be a water cooler and a water fountain. That's what I need to place. So we will go to first the water fountain, which might be here in Homemaker Furniture Fixtures, I think. Yes, there we go. Love the water fountain. Water fountain looks awesome. We'll do that, and we'll place one over here as well. Give me just a second here. All right, there we go. So we got the sinks placed. We'll go for the water coolers, and then I'll get back to detailing the the teachers' desks with what little time we have left. We want decorations. No. We want to go homemaker, decorations, miscellaneous interior, all the way to the end, and to get the nice new water cooler. We can't use the broken ones because the broken ones don't have a water thing. Not really much of an option. As much as they might be more accurate to the apocalypse or whatever. Okay, nice. Yeah, water fountain and water coolers. Very important. Very important for a school environment. Extremely important for a school environment. Okay. Now we get back to the OC Decorator objects. Office goodies. Let's get that desk fan. taken care of. No, we're gonna place you over here. Rather there. I'm gonna place all the file folders over here. Did I say file folders? I meant folders. This isn't, I'm so used to talking about it as if it's on a computer. Which just makes me sound stupid, but, you know. Not new information there. And to be completely fair, not very new information. And what am I going to place there? Maybe here I go ahead and I place the typewriter. I don't know. Yeah? No, books. That's right, I need books. I need to place books. Yes. Nice. Nice, we love it. Okay. All right, we are really edging close to time here. And I don't mean that in a weird way. I mean we're like really close to time. Did I? No, I didn't. It's back here. Yeah. There we are. There we are. Okay. Got that. That over there. I think I'll put an open one on top. No. I'll place one down here. That makes more sense. Okay, wonderful. Wonderful. Three of the six classrooms, the teachers' desks are designed, and then tomorrow, when we come back to this, one of the first things we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll place down all the student desks. If that takes up half the stream, I wouldn't be surprised. Not at all. But that's the first thing we'll do. We'll place all the student desks. Okay. Okay, let's see. So I've got several things I need to finish tomorrow. I need to work on making sure that the power travels through the whole building. That's one. I need to make sure that the I need to decorate the teachers' desks. The two. We've got all the student desks to place. Luckily, I don't have to place anything on the student desks because I can assume that they just keep everything inside of those desks, which will be nice. And also because they're complete seating objects. If I place anything on top of them, I'm concerned it might not actually stay or it might not clip properly. So I'm not going to worry about that. Probably build, if I can get all those three things done and that doesn't take the whole stream, then we'll also go ahead and build out the floor, or at least we'll work on the layout of the second floor, whether that's all going to be classrooms or maybe that's also going to be, some classrooms, some multi-purpose areas, cafeteria, all that kind of stuff. If not, I can just put the cafeteria on the third floor. That's not a problem. I don't necessarily want to, but it's not the end of the world for me if I have to. But I think that's probably going to be everything. Let's go ahead and grab a nice screenshot for what this is going to look like. Set game hour to 7. That way we get the light at the front this time. Light at the front face. Yeah. TFC. And then TM. We'll first go for this screenshot. And we'll go for one maybe about here. Set game hour to 10. Let's go with, yeah, we'll go with one here. Oh, come on. There we go. That solved that issue. Sorry, I noticed a visual glitch. I have to capture the visual glitches when I see them. We could go for that one. Yeah, I think that works. I think we might go for one more. That's no. If we go for a 6 p.m. one, then this whole corner is gonna be just not visible. it's gone. It's just completely invisible at that point. So probably not. Probably not. I think we'll just work with those two screenshots. Yeah, should be two solid screenshots anyway. So TM, TFC, and then we're gonna save here. Wonderful. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. It means the world to me that you guys would come over here and watch whatever I happen to be up to. I don't know how how involved that happens to be, or if you just put me on in the background. That wouldn't surprise me, and I wouldn't begrudge you because I do that to every live stream that I watch. It's always a secondary thing, but it's nice to have you guys here anyway. I will be back tomorrow, though I don't know what time of the day I will. I will be back tomorrow. If it's very late, I'm sorry. It might be very late. But if it's not very late, good, I guess? I don't know. I don't know. This whole week's a little bit in flux. There's a couple days where I'm definitely going to be preoccupied, but luckily one of those is Sunday anyway. So I wouldn't be streaming that anyway. But yeah, as a reminder, I believe I went ahead and made this reminder, put this reminder up at the beginning of the stream. This whole week, my normal schedule of starting at 4:30 and ending approximately 7:30 Central is simply not possible for a multitude of reasons. But what that does mean is there will be a stream. If you want to know when that's going to happen, make sure to check all the social medias, whatever, mostly Twitter and the YouTube channel. But there will still be streams. It's just going to be a weird schedule so far. At the latest, I will stream approximately 9 p.m. onwards, but the goal is that that's not the case, obviously. Let's see. I think that's all that stuff, right? Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is thank you guys so much for watching. If you've enjoyed watching live, make sure to follow me here on Kick and perhaps check out the VOD channel if you want to watch all the rest of this series. There's approximately 99 hours of Fallout content on this channel. If you want to go and really want to watch all 99 hours of that, be my guest. Or you can just wait for the settlement tour videos like a lot of people have, and I am glad that they have, because those are fun videos to make. If you are watching on the VODs channel, thank you very much for watching on the VODs channel. If you would like to contribute to this series, I am still looking for a name for the diner that I built, or the diner that I refurbished. I didn't actually rebuild the thing. I just kind of went in and refurbished a couple things, added some lights. But we do need a name for that diner. So if you'd like to come up with a name for the diner, as well as the NPC that would run the diner, I will pick from whatever my favorite of those names happens to be. Make sure to leave a comment on the VOD for that. Other than that, like, subscribe, notifications, all that kind of stuff. If you check the description of each of my Fallout VODs, you will be able to find the total list of all of the settlement mods that I'm using, which I think is about 53 settlement mods out of the 200 and something mods that I'm using. And then on top of that, You will also find the links to the social media pages, the other YouTube stuff, as well as ways to support me monetarily if that's your thing. If it isn't, don't worry. I really enjoy doing this. Obviously, you know, being paid to do it means I can do more of it, but I'm just happy you guys are watching. I think that's everything, so what I'm trying to say is thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow, approximately the same bat time, same bat channel. Well, not the same bat time. You know, one of the bat times, definitely the same bat channel though. So have a good one.